This is Jay Stager from Coal Country Vines and Wines. I'm going to give you a little tutorial on corkscrews today. We have 5 different kinds of corkscrews here, and we have, we have 6 examples, but there's a couple of them that are the same. They're just a different version. This is the kind you find in a lot of people's homes because these are usable. It takes a long time. These don't hold up very well, but pretty much any novice can use this corkscrew. Then we have a couple of your standard corkscrews, which this is a boomerang corkscrew, single action. These two are double action corkscrews. One's a cheaper one, one's a more expensive one. And I'll show you why the more expensive one is worth buying, especially if you're going to do a lot of uncorking. Now, this one here, this is an absolute professional corkscrew, which I'll show you how this one works. But this one runs, we paid $600 for it 10 years ago, so I'm sure it's a lot more than that now. But you'll see why it's an amazing corkscrew. I've seen a lot of the professional versions that are a lot cheaper, but none of them work as good as this one. So let's get started. I corked a bunch of used bottles because I didn't have any need to open up a bunch of new bottles. But here's your standard household corkscrew. You just stick the screw into the cork and start spinning, and it will go in there and the arms will come up. This one here is kind of wore out. As I said, these wear out pretty quickly. So then you get it screwed all the way in, and once you do that, then you just pull the levers down, and it pulls your cork out. So that one actually is pretty easy to use. As you can see, this one's already wore out, but it still works. Now we're gonna show you a single action, which this one here is relatively easy to use. It's got a nice little foil cutter on the back end of it if you want to cut your foil professionally. Which if you're gonna serve wine out of a bottle, you probably should have it look nice. Although these here were taken off with the tab and they still look pretty nice. But these are, once you've bartended for a while, these become very second nature to use. And I'm going to show you a little closer up on our final one so that you know exactly what I'm doing with the cork. But this one here, you got to be a little closer to the, we're going to screw it back out a little bit. There, so you put it on this first thing, you don't screw it all the way in, you put it on the first pivot point first, get it a little bit of the ways out, then you can screw it all the way in, and now you can use the second pivot point on here and pull it out. Relatively easy, but I know even some bartenders that have been around for several months, they have a hard time grasping how to use these. So it's just a matter of practice. It took me a while. It takes everybody a little while. Now this is an actual double action corkscrew, waiter's corkscrew, and this one here, I'm going to show you this. Let's see here. So it probably isn't light enough to see that, but let's see here. Is it light over here? No. But you get the screw. Hang on a second. You get the corkscrew started, and so then you don't go all the way in. You do use it on the first pivot point first, and then the second pivot point, and you got your cork out.
Sorry.
I didn't use the good one yet. Okay, so now we're going to use a slightly more expensive double acting corkscrew, which this one here fits in your hand real nice. You start out with the corkscrew kind of sideways and get that point stuck into the cork a little bit. Once you get that point stuck into the cork, then you can bring the screw perpendicular and start screwing it in. You don't go all the way in again. As soon as you get down to that point, you see what I'm doing here? I'm flexing that in, and that just works so slick, just so easy to use. These corkscrews are really, really nice. And the brand name on this, I don't see a brand name on here, but we use this particular one all the time. It is a generic, but it's just a nicer version of the double acting corkscrew. All right, so now we're going to try the second from the last one. This is a cork pop. This is a new invention. This looks a little hazardous here, but it's really not too bad. And it might not work too well on an empty bottle, so I'm kind of guessing it's not going to work at all. So I'm just going to show you how to do it here. You just stick the syringe right in the center of the cork, and then you push down on this and it pops out. And I'm actually going to get you a full bottle of wine so I can show you exactly how it works. All right, so now I have a bottle of Frontenac here. This is a port style wine, one of our more popular wines here, which is unusual because port styles have been going out of favor for decades, but our port style happens to be very popular. So now, you see I used the tab to take the foil off. So now we're going to take our cork pop here, and we're going to actually stick it in a real bottle of wine. We're going to, if you can see here, we're going to put it right in the center of the cork. If you can see that needle, it's not that hard to put in. And the reason you want it right in the center is if you put it off to one side or the other, when it blows the carbon dioxide in there to pop the cork out, you'll end up splashing a little wine out as well. So let's see how this works. Pretty simple. A lot of people really like these because they are so simple. So now, that's probably the one I'd go with if I was an amateur wine drinker or even a serious wine drinker. This thing, you can open up a bottle, as you can see, 3 seconds, you got a bottle of wine open. You don't have to sit there and struggle with a waiter's corkscrew. So now, one more bottle, or one more corkscrew, and that is the professional corkscrew, and I'm going to show you how this works. Really simple. I'll do it a couple times because it's kind of fast acting, because it's you're in a big hurry. You got a line of 20 people waiting here at the bar. You stick this in here, you go like that, and there you go. You can take it all the way out, but if you leave it like this, it's ready to serve because you never have to touch the cork, and you can put this in an ice bucket. You can give it to the person, and they can use the cork for resealing their wine, keep the fruit flies out, whatever. All right, so now I'm going to show you that one more time, maybe 2 more times. You're taking this, and you just got to put a little tiny bit of upward pressure. Some people use their knee to do that, but you don't need that much. It's just it's just a couple of pounds of pressure you're putting on there, just enough to get the corkscrew in there started. And when you're going down, the corkscrew's coming out. And like I said, you could go all the way down and get the corkscrew all the way out, but if you stop a little ways ahead of that and go back up, when you go back up, it's pushing the cork out. So I'll show you the one last one I have here with a cork in it. So I'm going to put it in, you go all the way down, and there you go. Now it spits the cork out on the trip back up. So that's it. I showed you 6 different corkscrews, and I know a lot of you will gravitate toward the waiter's corkscrew, but I know this one here we actually sell, this cork pop, we actually sell in the winery, and it sells for like $20 or something like that. I can't remember how much exactly we sell it for, but you do have to buy these CO2 cartridges every once in a while to refill it. But if you're using it quite often, this probably does about 20 bottles of wine with one cartridge, so it's not too bad. Now, if I would have done it on that empty bottle, I'm sure it would have been a lot more. So, If you have any questions, definitely email me and write your questions down. If this video was helpful to you, let me know, and let me know the other kind of stuff you need to know about wine, wine drinking, wine making. I like doing these videos, and I'll do more and more of them if you guys like them. So give me a email and let me know what you think. Jay Stager, Cold Country Vines and Wines. I will see you next time.